The villagers found Amora by the river at dawn, kneeling, eyes open, her mouth frozen in a silent scream. No one could explain what had happened to her. But the old priest only whispered, "The moon has claimed her tongue." That night, when the moon rose again, the river shimmered like silver glass, and her reflection was nowhere to be seen. Just a day before that terrible night, Amora had stood in the village square, her laughter echoing through the air. She was the blacksmith's daughter, beautiful, proud, and sharper than the blade her father once forged. But her beauty was poisoned by her tongue. No one in Okpuno had escaped her insults, not the elders, not her mother, not even the gods. If a poor woman greeted her, she would hiss, "Go and wash your face before talking to me." If a child crossed her path, she'd sneer, "Move aside before I step on you." Amora carried pride like a crown, and she believed no one, not even the gods, could humble her. When the festival of the new moon arrived, the villagers gathered to honor Anioma, the goddess of light and purity. The air was filled with the beat of drums and the smell of roasted yam. Everyone wore white, a sign of humility, but Amora came in a bright red wrapper, gold jewelry clinking at every step. She strutted to the center of the square, raised her chin toward the full moon, and shouted, "So this is the goddess you worship? A round ball in the sky. If she has power, let her come down and face me." Gasps filled the air. The drummers stopped. Even the crickets went silent. Her mother fell to her knees, crying, "Amora, don't insult the goddess." But Amora only laughed. "If she's truly a goddess, let her strike me down." Then, the sky dimmed. The moon's light flickered as if it were breathing. The night grew cold. And the old priest, Dibia Okoye, whispered in fear, "Anioma has heard." That same night, Amora walked home through the forest path. The wind hissed around her, and the trees seemed to whisper her name. When she turned, no one was there. At home, her mother begged her to go to the shrine and apologize. Amora rolled her eyes. "Mama, you people fear shadows. Nothing will happen." But something did. At midnight, her hut filled with white light, cold and blinding. Standing at her bedside was a woman made of moonlight, tall, graceful, her eyes glowing white. "Amora," the spirit said, "you mock the light that gives life. You shall speak no more of pride." Before Amora could scream, the woman touched her lips. Her voice vanished. In the morning, Amora tried to call her mother, but no sound came. Her lips moved, her throat strained, silence. Days passed. She couldn't speak, but her reflection could. When she fetched water, her reflection in the stream whispered, "Still proud, Amora." When she laughed, her shadow laughed louder, cruel and distorted. Her mother wept, begging her to seek forgiveness. Finally, terrified, Amora agreed to go to the shrine. The Dibia read her plea written on a palm leaf and sighed deeply. "The goddess is merciful, but she demands humility. Go to the river tonight. Kneel before the moon, and beg. But whatever you do, do not look into the water." That night, the moon was full again, brighter than ever. Amora knelt by the river, tears streaming down her face. For the first time, she was humble. She whispered with her voiceless lips, "Please, forgive me." But curiosity pulled her eyes to the water. She saw her reflection, smiling. Too late, it whispered. Before she could move, a pale hand shot out from the water and dragged her under. The river swallowed her scream. By morning, only her wrapper floated on the surface. Her reflection was gone forever. And since that night, when the moon is full, villagers say they can still hear a girl's voice by the river whispering, "Mock the moon, and lose your voice forever." Moral of the story: pride may make you shine for a while, but disrespect will make even the light turn against you.